Alright, shalom, all praise be to Yahweh Hashem Shabbat Kadash. Double on unto the elder apostles, the elder bishops, a great millstone, a royal to us is truth. Soups to Yarkin, man. Now, this is a quick one here from the Sky News. One dead and dozens injured after 6.1 magnitude earthquake hits northwest Turkey. You can see it still here. Buildings collapsed, and all that stuff. Right off the car, and all of that. This is a 6.1 magnitude earthquake has struck northwest Turkey, killing at least one person and causing more than a dozen buildings to collapse. At least 29 people were injured when the quake hit Balıkesir. Forgive me if I'm pronouncing that wrong. More than likely I am. Balıkesir province at around 7:53 p.m. on Sunday. It was powerful enough to be felt in several provinces and Turkey's biggest city, Istanbul, around 125 miles to the north. And you just got photos of it, man. So that's pretty much it, But these are more signs, man. We see things like this, yeah. And bear me 1 second. Yeah, we see things like this, and we know what time it is, man. More signs from the Lord that things are wrapping up. 2 Ezra 9. Verse 2, then shalt thou understand that it's the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. Therefore, and there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world. Now, we're seeing a lot of uproars, do some videos on, the deportations and all that stuff. Immigrant issues, or migration issues rather, even in the UK and things of that nature. Can touch on that in a bit, but you got earthquakes, man. It's written. You just had another one. Where was it? Was it like last week? A major earthquake, man. Causing tsunamis and that. And then on Sunday, you just had one over there in Turkey, 6.1. That's heavy, man. So it says it here, 2 Ezra 9:3. Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world, then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning. So these are more signs, that we're at the end. The signs are speaking, man. The signs are speaking. So, we're at that time. The Lord is speaking. We're at the end. The scriptures speak about that. Peter's, by the day of the Lord, man. Because how it's all going to culminate is in that third world war. When Yahushua returning. So all these signs are letting us know we're getting closer. Gathering closer onto that day. The day of Yahweh, Yahushua. Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. So we got to remain in that godly conversation, that conduct, anastrophe, that mindset, that mannerism. These are signs unto us. We don't just see it as some catastrophic event and leave it at that. No, we take it as a sign from the highest, because it is a sign of the highest. 2 Peter 3:11. Seeing then that all these things shall be dissolved, what manner of persons ought you to be in all holy conversation and godliness? Common word for conversation, there's anastrophe. So this is it, man. And here's with that, man. Shalom.